Hello and welcome to USL Today. Just 3 weeks to go in the race for the 2015 USL playoffs, and some big games throughout the league this weekend as teams look to position themselves in the top 6 of their conferences. The Pittsburgh Riverhounds face perhaps the biggest challenge as they went on the road to face Louisville City FC at Slugger Field, but the Riverhounds really stepped up to the occasion, earning a 1-0 win on the road.
This was a massive win for the Riverhounds. First of all, going into Slugger Field, 8,500 almost in attendance, a regular season record for Louisville City FC, was great to see, but they went home disappointed because of Rob Vincent's penalty kick in first half stoppage time. Add in an outstanding defensive performance in front of Cali Brown, who took his 5th shutout of the season, and Pittsburgh went home with all 3 points ahead of what is now a massive game against the Charleston Battery, who also took a really good 2-0 win on the road against the Richmond Kickers. Saturday night's game against Highmark Stadium between the Battery and Riverhounds is going to be a must-see.
Absolutely. Well, in the Western Conference, the playoff picture got a bit clearer this weekend as OKC Energy FC became the first team in the conference to qualify for the playoffs. They did that thanks in part to Danny König's record-tying 20th goal on the season.
And it was a great goal as well. I mean, a fantastic finish from just outside the penalty area. König now tied with Kevin Molino, who set the single-season record last year with 20 goals in the regular season. 4 games left to see if he can break it. You add in a fantastic opening goal by Sebastian Dalgard, terrific interplay with Christian Duke to set up, and a fine goalkeeping performance by Evan Newton. Energy FC's back on top of the Western Conference, and they've got a chance to play their way into the top seed. It's got to be a really big, really nice feeling for them as they go into a big midweek game with Real Monarchs SLC.
Well, elsewhere in the Western Conference, Orange County Blues FC had quite a good weekend. They beat Portland Timbers 2 at home, and really for them, that helps solidify their place in the Western Conference and does a few of the other teams in the West a favor as well.
Yeah, it was a massive result for Orange County as they look to return to the playoffs. A couple of goals from Chris Cortez, 2 assists from their new addition David Estrada, most recently with Sacramento, and suddenly they're within touching distance of not only clinching a playoff place, but maybe even making a run at a top 2 position. They've got a big game against the LA Galaxy 2 this weekend to that end. The other thing though, it really sorted out the playoff picture in the Western Conference, and with the Timbers 2 falling, Tulsa Roughnecks falling, and Arizona clinging on for dear life with their victory against Los Dos, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise if the top 6 right now are the top 6 at the end of the season. The biggest question, what order are they going to end up in? Because there's some really big games coming up within the top 6 as we close out the season.
Absolutely. Well, the action continues on Wednesday, and you can stay up to date on all the latest, as always, at uslsoccer.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.